Hey guys, how you doing? I'm a little bit late getting out here. You can see that the sun is going down. I apologize for the partial darkness, but I really wanted to get a video to you at least every day for a while, and doing my best to do that. My schedule runs about 16 hours a day, so it's challenging, but I'm going to try to do it. You may notice that I'm going to start talking more and more carefully. I don't want to disappear from any of the major platforms just yet, if possible, so use your perception. You'll know what I'm talking about. It'll be pretty close anyway. So the crackdown continues nationwide and worldwide, actually, okay? But I'm talking from America here, and in our country, the watchfulness over all the social media, all of the mainstream television channels, the radio, the newspapers. Some newspapers are just totally into this campaign to keep everybody in the dark, and so we have to work with that the best we can, particularly in the areas that we talk about: real information on health and real information, even more than that. Health is a big secret, but the real information on consciousness, to actually know what that is, how to get the tools to do something with it and translate that into real healing effect in the outside world, that is even more of a big taboo and secret topic than the real health information is. So, you know, I believe in government guidance 100%. They're telling us that should never be talked about, so it needs to be our full focus. And if you want to affect the outside events in the world in a really practical way, much more effective than trying to fight, if you want to find out the next level of being a warrior, it's not using weapons and killing other people. I totally believe in your right for defensive action, whatever you need to do, but that's not our main focus. If you actually learn how to work with your consciousness, you're going to be a lot less likely to be in those situations to begin with, but you have other work to do, and you're really needed. The biggest taboo, even over and above, well, it kind of goes with the consciousness secrets, and that's who you are. So we need to really focus down on this. If you're willing to work, if you're ready to be brave and get right into your own lifestyle, your own habits, your own mental patterns, new, actually ancient ways to deal with mind, so it no longer stands in your way from whatever you want to do. If you want to get rid of the need for willpower, change your physical body so you don't have to worry about aging and disease and infectious disease and immunity and things like that. These are secrets that are being kept from you. So I spent more than 50 years to dig them up, and I have a big responsibility to share them with you now. But it's not a spectator situation. It's not worth it to get into our Planetary Healing Club group if you're not willing to work on yourself, because that's the whole point. So if you're interested in that, we're going to be giving out specific information at every weekly meeting that you can actually use. And some people have asked, well, look, the global rulers are over here intending to, bottom line, okay, I can tell you from decades of research into this, their bottom line is that they intend to wipe out life on this planet. I'm sorry if it sounds negative. I don't want you to feel upset about it. I don't want you to be all angry about it. That weakens you. I want to teach you how to be a next level warrior above any physical force. We're not talking about that. We're talking about something much, much more powerful. And I'm taking my chances by coming out and talking about it a little bit on a public venue, but I have to, because you'd never hear that you have a chance to get into our group and talk about and learn these skills, but now you do, okay? And this is really serious. Time is going by fast. The power structure is accelerating its efforts to cut off all our communication, all our learning about real interesting information that you can use, and put in the fake information to keep you asleep, and use the radiation of the 5G and all these different programs, the chemical agriculture and the drug medicine, with getting everybody on multiple drugs so they can't think anymore. That's going full speed. So without letting any more time go by, we need to do our part And this is much more powerful than the average ways that are talked about resistance. This is where the power gets seriously noticeable. And you can develop it to any length that you want, because it's not destructive. It's healing power. Developed to enough extent, far enough along, which you can do, you can have a healing impact on the whole world. That's what it's about. Because the reality is not conflict and hatred and worry and fear. Those are aspects of the dark agenda, and we're not going that way. The reality of spirit that's been called God or Great Spirit or Source or anything like that is beyond words. It's not really adequately described in books. It has nothing to do with justice. It's about unlimited love. And it turns out that's not pacifism. That's not just letting all this stuff happen. That's a power so great you can't even put it in words. That's where we're going. That's what we're going to talk about. I don't want to say much more. But if you're up to that, or at least finding out about whether you're up to it, go to lostartsradio.com/club and meet me there on Saturday, and you'll see exactly what's going on. For this month, we're finishing the beta version. It's going to be over on August 31st. Anybody that wants to get in, and the small dues are going to go to support the nonprofit work that leads to building a school that we want to do. That's really important. It's not much money, but we have even on that small regular $25 a month price, which is a great deal for what you get. This month, if you get in before the 31st, right now or between now and the 31st, 60% discount just for helping to support us. And if you believe in what we're doing and you have a really great amount of resources, consider donating more, because the faster we get the school built, the faster we can spread this whole project. That's what I'm after. I just want to live and work there and oversee it, make sure it stays clear and true, and spread it to the whole world. That's what it's about. And the club is interactive, so we can talk about it during the club meetings, and you can talk about your own situations, how to deal with health and life issues, and these same principles, once you learn them, since they're in the realm of consciousness, which is not physical. It affects all the physical stuff, your relationships, your feeling about yourself, your effectiveness in what you're doing in work, interaction with everybody else, your effectiveness in the causes that you're working for. Say you're working on the geoengineering issue, or GMOs, or chemical agriculture, or nuclear power, world peace, anything like that. If you want to be effective, it's not just what you say, it's what your words contain, the energy. That's what we're going to make clear. And I'll give you the tools that I learned to work with that stuff, so you can just have them and take them as far as you can. Go beyond where I am and help me to get to the next step. This is wide open. And the part that I can't really get into in public, we'll get into in the club meeting Saturday. lostartsradio.com/club. And if you don't want to be in the club, fine, I'll put as much as I can into the free videos, and I'll be posting those more and more frequently, as long as the channels are up. If they disappear, look for us on real.video, because we're needing alternative platforms now to keep visible. Anyway, I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for caring about this stuff, not just the next TV program, or, condemning somebody to make yourself feel powerful because you say how dumb they are. This is all a total waste of time. We have serious work to do, and it's real. If you want to see what it is, go to lostartsradio.com/club, and I'll see you in person, video, on Saturday. Talk to you then.